we got a penny. And if I had to take damage to get in there, that would not have been worth it. What are you doing? Just drop. Excuse me? Can we stop? Okay. No, will you just please drop down the ledge? What is your problem? Hey everybody, and welcome back to LTV Plays Neon Abyss. We need to change of pace. We really need to knuckle down, get things done. Completely ignore my thoughts in the previous video, because the whole trying to sort of minimize the rooms that we enter and speed up the runs ready for when we have challenge mode and things like that is probably not the best idea right off the bat. Maybe we should actually be halfway decent at the game before we decide to start skipping things. Because let's face it, I need all the help I can get. I know we're going to be encountering more enemies doing things this way, but at the same time we're also going to be getting more consumables, possibly more power-ups that I may otherwise have missed due to having access to more consumables. So it just seems like the better option to actually be able to play the game before you decide to start taking shortcuts and essentially trying to speedrun the process. I don't think I'm ever actually going to be good enough to actually play the challenge mode. I don't feel like that day is ever going to come. That was close. I thought I'd managed to squeeze through that gap then. These things have been a massive pain right now. Stop spawning things. Maybe if I kill the spawner first, that would be an idea. And then kill the little node. Space soda. That's decent. Weapon damage. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with that. We're off to a good start. First room, decent power up. It's not the best power up, but it gets us more health. And it gets us a little bit more damage. I can deal with that. Still haven't figured out if this character is supposed to be a reference to anything. The only thing I can think is if it's possibly a reference to the guy from Kingsman. The one where he's sort of like a... I can't think of the main character's name. Is it Etsy? I think it might be Etsy. Something like that. He's like just a typical street thug, or chav, as we'd probably call them around here. A hoodie, if you will. That sort of character. And he ends up being enrolled into a secret agent service. I think it's possibly by accident to begin with. I don't know, I can't really remember. It's a long time since I saw the film. It's a really good film though, I quite enjoyed it. It's quite a funny film. It is intended to be like an action comedy type thing, and it does the job really well. But I'm wondering if this guy is meant to be in... Oh, there's a platform. I thought I'd messed my chances up of getting up there then. I think he's possibly meant to be in reference to that, because like the main weapon of that secret agent service is an umbrella, and the guy starts off as like tracksuit wearing like essentially street thug, trouble causer, if you will. Just spends all of his time like loitering about, causing problems. So that's my theory on the thing anyway. I might be completely missing something there, I might be completely off, but it just seems like, ooh, that would be a likely reference for this character to have come from. If not, then it's probably just completely random. Or there might be a reference from something else I'm completely missing. Anyway, rambling on about this nonsense for far too long now. I need to actually focus on what I'm doing, because I am getting destroyed, and this is only the first phase of the fight. And the second phase is where it gets difficult. The movement speed of that is absolutely insane. I need to remember that I have a dodge roll. That would be a better idea. Please, just kill the thing. We were off to a good start. Don't mess it up now. Do not mess it up. Just focus. Focus on killing the fast food themed enemy. You'll never be Ronald McDonald! You will never be Ronald McDonald! Okay. We got a power diamond. Why did I enter the boss fight that early on anyway? This is because I'm just like mid rubbish talk. Just mid rant, mid ravings of lunatic. I don't pay attention to what I'm actually doing. Once I get into the flow of just talking nonsense, it completely takes over everything that I'm capable of doing. I don't do. Okay, we need to focus. Just focus on killing the little dudes without taking damage. We only have 1 hit left. I need some health. Dire need of health. Please give me some health. Tight crates! Stop being so stingy! Share your beautiful health. You must have some health somewhere for me. Please. I beg of you. Maybe in that rock that's painted yellow. Maybe I'd be able to acquire something from in that. Maybe in these. Shield, that'll do. That'll do. That'll sustain me for a little while anyway. I'm going to bomb this. And it was a crystal. Great. I don't need the crystals. Then we'll lose part of that shield instantly to gain access to the shop that we can't actually make any use of. But at least it gets us the violence deal. That could hopefully turn things around. Hopefully. We lose a heart container, but it's not really a big deal because it's empty. I still don't know what this does. That throws eggs as bombs. This is a big damage increase, but slower rate of fire. Actually doesn't seem that much slower. Is it because I already had minimum rate of fire, maybe? I'm not sure. We still got the treasure room to find on this floor as well. Absolutely have to find the treasure room on the first floor, because it's the only one that doesn't require a key. So if you miss that, that's a bit of a mistake, missing out quite a bit. Probably should have saved my bomb. I ended up with a crystal, I could have got a secret room. I should have checked around a bit more first. I'm being a bit too hasty with my decision making. There's something else I need to start doing more. I need to actually plan what I'm intending to do, instead of just winging it and doing things as I see them. Okay. That almost worked. And it didn't blow up all of the rock, so I can't actually get up there. And there is health up there. Can I get it from here? Oh, just. I thought that one was further away, so I didn't think I'd be able to make it. Cheese! Oh, it's not cheese. Every time your pet evolves, you'll drop a key. I can handle that. It's always good to have more keys. Keys are very useful. I thought I'd got another bomb. I don't know why. I thought I'd picked one up recently. Perhaps not. If I do get another bomb, though, I need to remember to go back to that secret room. We're not going to get one. This is a final room, and it was only hearts. We're not missing anything. It could have possibly been a bomb in the shop, but I don't think I'd have been able to afford it anyway. I think bombs are priced at 30, usually. We don't have enough coins for that yet. I really hope the half-price shops for the first floor becomes a real thing. Like the thing from the experimental build. I hope they bring it to the default build, like at some point. Not specifically like soon. Just I hope that's something they plan to keep out of the changes that they've made for the experimental build, because I do quite like that feature. Ooh, there's a gun there. I think the ping pong paddle gives you a chance to fire a bouncy shot, maybe. So I think for the moment the gun would be more beneficial. Then again, we do have a new gun, so maybe this chance to fire an extra shot. The secret room's here, obviously. So I will be heading back for that as soon as I get a bomb, if I remember to do so. What even is my gun right now? What does the active do? Oh, the active makes me fly. It's the gun from the tutorial. I understand. It is a cat. Okay, that was close. Need more bombs. No, we don't. Oh, there's no barrel. I thought there was supposed to be a barrel up there that you could drop down onto these. I've been ripped off. I don't need the crystals just yet. I may need them at some point. If I need to fly at any point to be able to reach something that I couldn't otherwise reach. Actually, maybe just flying in general would be beneficial. Like, just the ability to fly occasionally could be useful for certain fights. Mainly the boss fights. Why did my... If I dodge roll, it makes my active item recharge. Okay, that's good to know. That's weird. So it adds a cooldown timer to my active item. I'm not sure if that was intended or not, or if it's counting the dodge roll as an active item, so it's causing the other one to need to recharge as well. May have to query that one with the devs. I've been trying to report any abnormalities or bugs or anything, just anything questionable really that I find with the game. Been trying to report it as often as I can on the bug reports on the game's Discord. So maybe that would be worth just mentioning if I remember to do so. Because, I mean, if it is not intended, then it helps them make the game, like, work as intended. I was going to say make the game better, but it's not that I'm trying to improve their game. Their game's fine as it is. It's a good game. I like it. It's just, obviously, certain things aren't operating entirely as they intended them to do. I'm heading up here first because I don't like the pink cabbage. The little pink cabbage guy is going to jump on my face. I don't think they deal damage to you very consistently. I think they can only deal damage to you if they land on you when they jump. So it's kind of hard for them to hit you, I think, and you can quite happily bounce off their head and get away from that perfectly fine. But it still doesn't mean that I like them. What's with all the laser rooms? Is this a second one on this floor? I mean, I'm not bothered because I can get in for free anyway. I just want to know what the deal is. We got a penny. And if I had to take damage to get in there, that would not have been worth it. What are you doing? Just drop. Excuse me? Can we stop? Okay. No, will you just please drop down the ledge? What is your problem? I don't know what that was. That was bizarre. I mean, it started off near the wall, so I assumed that I was just, like, maybe stuck on a little bit of the wall. But then I couldn't move to the side for a while. I was just stuck, sort of, bouncing. And then after that, I couldn't drop down in the middle either. But fortunately, it decided to work again at some point, but still, a little strange. Very strange. Okay, so I think this floor is more or less clear. I don't think there isn't really much else that we can get from here. I could probably jump in through the bottom of there, but it's risky. Getting in there is not too bad. It's getting back out that's the issue. So I think we'll just head to the boss. Apologies, itchy face again. I don't know why, I just always seem to get an itchy face when I'm recording. It's just like I get attacked by some sort of itch-inducing thing. Airborne itch virus. Okay, just focus. This boss is easy. You shouldn't be taking damage against this boss. This is a simple boss. All you need to do is just be stood in the right spot and you'll be fine. Okay, now we need to actually move a little bit. That's no big deal. And you... How did that one hit me? I was stood in the right spot and that one fired along a different trajectory. Can't speak. Soul Flask. I like the Soul Flask. Is it just a heart container? I didn't read it. I'm just curious. Heart container and recover some hearts. That makes sense considering the Estus Flask heals health on Dark Souls. I need to play Dark Souls again. I really love Dark Souls. I still have them all installed, I just haven't played for a while. That's just made me want to play them. What do you mean skill is not ready? Just open the door. What is this? There's a green thing. Mini radar. Mark all secrets on your map. Handy. I'll never have any bombs to open said secrets, but handy nonetheless. Give me the violence deal. Please give me the token on this one. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a music shop. And it tells me where the boss room is as well, which is pretty cool. Okay, please, token. I need the token to appear. We're going to take the massive rate of fire, because you just would. Still no token. I really don't want to have to take more deals than this. Dropping down to less than 3 hearts at this stage in the game is not going to be beneficial for my survival. Possibly gonna be the thing that ends me. Like, I have done all this in my spare time, off camera, just while I'm chilling at night, playing games after I finish working. It took me a lot of runs to do it then, because if I ever did get the token, I'd had to take that many deals to get it that I just couldn't survive to make it any further than I was. Like, just after getting the token, that'd be it. I'd be more or less screwed. I just couldn't progress any further. Get the key, get the key. What is that? What's down there? Why is there like a long line of red smoke down there? I don't know what that is. Yeah, so it sort of stunted my progress for that run. Don't have... Yeah, I'll use a key. Why not? Then eventually you do meet all of the required... all of the requirements, all the criteria will eventually be met for you to actually get through the boss. It just takes a long time for everything to fall into place absolutely perfectly. Ideally, you need that token to appear on your first or second, some instances maybe third violence deal, depending on how many heart containers you manage to pick up or how many shield-based power-ups you have. But if you have a steady supply of shields coming in, then it's not such a big deal, and you can take as many violence deals as needed. Oh, that was bad. Oh, I didn't even take any damage. I thought I did. My character flashed like I took damage, but I didn't take damage. Did I have... Oh yeah, I did use crystals. Yeah, okay. I wondered why I was able to pick those up. I couldn't remember using any, but I did. I did definitely use some. I'm actually going to use some here as well, just... I really didn't need to, because I want to blow up that rock. No, I don't. There's going to be a secret room somewhere. We're going to save the bombs. Enter the shop. We can actually make the shop worth our time, maybe, at the minute. I don't really want Lullaby. I'll take the Brave Cookies. Add shields in a heart container. Okay. So now, I'd be happy to possibly take 2 deals, then. I wouldn't strictly say I'd be happy to take the 2 deals. I'd rather not have to. But... in worst case scenario, I'm in a better position to take 2 deals, opposed to just the 1. So, where is the secret that's marked on the map, then? This radar is apparently supposed to mark all secrets on the map. And I don't see any secret room marked on there. So maybe it doesn't mark secrets at all, maybe it just marks points of interest. So, then again, was the treasure room marked? I don't think the treasure room was marked. It was just the piano room, the boss. Yeah, I think that was it, just the piano room and the boss. Oh, the treasure room might have been marked, actually. But because I spawned in the room for the treasure room, it wouldn't have made any difference. So yeah, I think it is just points of interest. So it's less something that marks secret rooms and more like the compass on the Binding of Isaac. Or maybe it will just reveal the secret room when I'm in the right room for it. So maybe I just haven't been in the right double-sized room for it yet. Because the secret rooms are always in a double-sized room, they have to be. I guess it makes sense for them to be able to place a secret room in like an end room on a corridor as well. Kind of like in a similar sort of sense to the super secret rooms in the Binding of Isaac. I think they're called super secret rooms? I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. That's just what I refer to them as. It's no secret, it's a super secret. Okay, we need to get higher. Get out of the way of the bouncy tiger cabbage. That one has now been... its name has now been noted as tiger cabbage. For these, I'd like to actually get below them, but they're making that rather difficult for me to do so. They're a lot easier to kill from underneath when they're stuck on a platform, because they can't drop back through the platform, which is nice. Handy little tip. Okay, so no, this is all the double-sized rooms, and there hasn't been a secret marked on any of them. Not that I would have had a bomb to actually get into the secret room anyway, but no, none of them have been marked. So it doesn't mark secrets. You lied to me, game. You lied. It marks points of interest. Oh, I couldn't comprehend how to move out of the way. I just couldn't do it. I'm glad that you don't take contact damage from this boss. I think that was a smart move. Because when he drops down just randomly, he could quite easily just drop directly on top of you. And if you jump in at the time, then... Did he just teleport? He didn't even go up, he just appeared somewhere else. What? And again, he's just teleporting. How are you supposed to dodge that? And he's teleporting again. What are you doing? And again, what are you doing to me, game? Okay. Not sure if I've ever seen that before. If that's ever happened before, I don't think I've noticed it before. That's madness. You can't just teleport. This is cheating, and you died for it. Hearts. So we should have a steady supply of hearts in this room. A steady supply. Make it sound like there's just hearts constantly coming into that room. It's not a steady supply at all. I mean, there should be like a short supply, maybe. Like some. There is a quantity of hearts within that room. Now, there is not. There is a half a heart in that room now. I'm happy with how this run's going so far. It seems to be going in a way that could potentially lead to a win. If everything else continues to fall into place right, ruby earrings. Every time you pick up a coin, there's a chance you get extra hearts. Okay. So having extra heart containers would be nice with that. However, I'm going to be sacrificing all of my heart containers, so kind of nullifies the usefulness of that item. Ooh. So we can shoot rats. I think the pumpkin makes you explode, or makes you have a chance to explode when you kill an enemy. Oh no, when you get hit by an enemy, sorry. Which is good for taking out melee attackers, but it still means that you take damage. The Samurai Soul, which is decent, gives you a chance to fire a big bullet. Or not, apparently. And we got the Ares token, so at least that means we don't have to take any more violence deals. So now I can start working on some of the less dangerous deals. Can we have a guitar? We can't, but we did actually see that some of those shots were bigger from the samurai thing, so the power-up is in play. Maybe it's just this gun can't get any more damage. Maybe this gun is at its maximum damage already. Because I do still feel like guns have a maximum damage threshold. Maybe it's just my brain tricking me into thinking that, because the shots don't change any further. But I feel like there is a limit to the damage of each gun. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it is literally just the visuals. But because the visuals stop changing and the shots don't increase in size any further, it tricks my brain into thinking that I'm not getting more damage. I shouldn't have jumped then. I jumped to try and get over the shot and didn't realise that the shot was higher up than I first thought. We got a power up for that? Why did we... I'm not complaining, but why did we get a power up? Oh, I'm like a samurai turtle. Yeah, we need to spend the crystals now. Because we're going to go for some wisdom deals. Because wisdom deals, I think, I'm again probably wrong, but I think more often than not grant survivability based items. Which is another reason why I prefer them. Because more often than not you get enough damage dealing items throughout your run anyway. I never really seem to be at a loss with rate of fire or damage or number of shots fired. You've usually at least got like one of those categories minimum is usually marked up and like decent. Is that worth 2 keys? Probably not, because I feel like the rest of the room is going to be filled with key-based doors as well. That was bad. I was in a very tight spot there. I could have dodge rolled, but I forgot that the dodge roll was a thing at the time. Okay, maybe that door could be more worthwhile now we have 5 keys. We'll give it a go, because then even if the room inside is full of keys, we still have another 3 to play with. I'm not using a skill. Okay, it's just a load of money. I am so glad I didn't have Grabby right now. And thank you for converting all of those hearts into disgusting poison. That was nice of you. Oh, I'm so glad that that one didn't hurt me. I forgot that that one was there. So yeah, they only have a chance to poison you, which is nice. It's not guaranteed. Not to poison you, but to damage you. They have a chance that the mold is not good mold. Apparently some molds good mold. I'm guessing it's in reference to like penicillin. Is it penicillin? In reference to like antibiotic medication. I would assume. Unless there are quite literally just some molds that aren't bad for you. Like, I suppose there are certain types of cheese that come with a coating of mold on them. And some countries or cultures, or I'm not quite sure how to refer to it, but in some places they refer it offensive if you remove the mold prior to eating the cheese. What is all that about? Why do I need that many crystals? And what's with all these like overly generous rooms? Yeah, in some places they consider it offensive if you remove the mold that's on the cheese. I can't think what the cheese is called now. I know it's nice. It's very nice. Mold included, it's fine. It's all good. It is good eats. We're going to go to the shop because I don't feel like I've made use of the shop as of yet. We're going to take the RoboCop helmet. Robot armor. You have a chance to drop extra shields when you get hurt. I can live with that. That is my jam. And then on to the boss. Camembert. I think the cheese is camembert. In some places they consider it offensive if you cut off the cheese. Yeah, if you cut off the cheese and just eat the mold, they're highly offended. No, if you cut off the mold that grows around the edge of it, they consider it offensive. I think, anyway. I may have been lied to. I'm pretty sure it was Google that I read that on. Because when I first tried to make camembert, because you can coat it in breadcrumbs and fry it, and it's delicious. It makes like a nice starter for a meal. When I first tried to do it, I didn't know if I needed to remove what was around the edge, because it's got like a weird sort of almost papery feel to it. It just feels like they've covered it in paper mulch and then let it set. It is really just like paper mulch. And I wasn't sure if that needed to be removed or not. So I googled it, and that's when I found out that it is considered offensive if you remove it, and it is more than safe to eat. Oh, you little umbrella! What exploded? Why did I explode? Why am I getting hit by everything? I'm on floor 5 now, right? I think. Am I? Probably don't try and open your map when enemies are still alive. I thought I'd killed everything. Yeah, I'm on floor 5. So that would explain the increased damage that I'm taking. I didn't know if I'd just been hit more than I thought I'd been hit, or if the hits were just harder. Boingy, boingy. I don't know why I feel the need to do these things. Why embarrass yourself making stupid noises for everybody across the internet? Oh no! At least I got a shield back. It's only half a shield and I lost a full heart, I think. Did I lose a full heart? I am taking the increased damage now, right? Ah, that was a bad place to put that enemy. I could have dropped down, but then I would have dropped down onto the umbrella. Onto the little yokai deal. I don't really want to drop down onto the yokai deal. Yeah, weld that. I like the little welding masks that they have. I hate the enemy, but I like the little welding masks that they have. Okay, fairly standard room. So standard that even somebody of my skill can handle it. Need to just... Oh. Okay. I tried to escape from where they were going to teleport to, because I knew they were going to teleport onto me. Didn't work because everything else was in the way. So that was bad. That was real bad. Is that worth 2 keys? Probably not. However, it is worth 1 key. It is definitely worth 1 key. It would have even been worth 2 keys. Give me the heart. I lost both of them? Was I not still... I thought my iframes would have lasted longer than that. Or I thought I would have at least picked up the thing on the first hit. I know it was a stupid idea to take the damage for an egg anyway, because it's not really... It's not a good trade, it's not worth it. But I wanted to do it, because the egg could have ended up being something good. Could have been Blue Doctor. I like Blue Doctor. Is he called Blue... You can't just spawn right under my feet. No. No, I refuse to believe that you're allowed to do that. You cannot just spawn directly underneath my feet. Was that directly underneath my feet, or did I run into it? I feel like it was directly below me. Okay, this run could end up in failure. If I don't turn things around, like right now, then that's it, we're done for. Need more crystals. Oh, I thought... For some reason I thought I already had one. No, jump up the... You suck at platforming. Just jump higher. We have a crystal down here. I need to get into the shop to try to get the wisdom deal. That'll do. If I get the wisdom deal, it may provide us with something that'll give us... Jump 9,999 times. Cool. It may give something that will help us survive a little bit longer. Maybe. Whether it helps me is another story. Because I need all the help I can get. I didn't get the wisdom deal anyway because that did absolutely nothing. What is that gun? I'm going to buy it. Nebula. Sounds cool. I've never seen it, I don't think. There's a chance you might fire a laser. Okay. We'll try it. I don't know what it's like, but we'll try it. It may be absolute garbage. You can't change the direction that you're aiming in once you've fired the laser. Can you move? Okay, it doesn't stop you from moving, but you can't change the direction that you're aiming in. Also, what does the active do? Drop some random pickups for 20 coins. Okay, that could be useful. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Get out of there. Get out of there. Where are you firing? Okay. Nailed it. Infinite keys. Infinite keys could be infinitely useful right now. What was that? I did like a little thing. I can't melee attack on command with this character because it's RB and RB's role for this character. I think that was my melee attack. I did like a little laser thing off of my... That thing teleports. That thing teleported right onto me. I did like a little... Like a Legend of Zelda type thing. It was like a little shockwave that came off of my weapon, off of my blade. That's cool. I should have read the description for that, because I picked it up and I've never actually had it and didn't know what it did. I just assumed it would have been like a melee damage increase, and I paid absolutely no attention to it. No attention whatsoever. Okay, so this was a miserable failure. But I think we might be at the end. What time are we on? Yes. I'm going to have to call this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry that I failed again. We need to make some progress at some point soon. I really, really need to. But thank you again, and I will see you next time.